I will leave such an impact on your heart that anyone you entertain after me will have to know me in order to understand you. Although this quote is not necessarily about being from a small town, I strongly feel it fits perfectly. If you come from a small town, it defines who you are. Whether you fully embrace your small hometown and follow its way of life, or if you just want to get out and away because you're completely different, the town fuels that very decision. Being from a small town myself, I see the different ways it impacts other people's lives, but also how much it has impacted my life and my future. Living in a small town has taught me many lessons and given me many opportunities to succeed later in life. Small towns are the backbone of America itself and of the individuals living in them. Growing up in a small town gave me my values, a good education basis, and taught me how to be independent. Growing up in a small town has had more of an impact on my life than I realized. Some of the most important things living in a small town has given me are my values. Values are defined in sociology as shared judgments of what is good and bad, what is desirable and undesirable, and that values cannot be proven nor disproven. Everyone has their own opinion about everything, so it is only fitting that different people have different values. As in most Hollywood productions, people in small towns are polite and have good values. To me, good values are treating people with respect, being polite, generosity, giving back, and doing what is best for others around you. Having good values allows me to add to any community I encounter because that is the very basis of values. Coming from a small town, I have gained the values I carry with me today, and I also have gained a great education basis. Unlike the stereotype that people from small towns are often uneducated, living in a small town has highly helped me receive a great education foundation. Not every small town is full of old fashioned people who live straight out of the Bible and are considered uneducated. Oftentimes, people from small towns receive a good education because the teachers can be better focused in on individual students. Because I live in a small town, the school I attended had a reasonably small amount of students, which, of course, meant class sizes were small. Since the classes were small, the teachers were able to spend more time connecting to me and the way I learn. Because the teachers put in so much time and effort into teaching me, I was able to learn and use a lot more information, and now I believe I am a better student in college. I feel I know more material than other students because I had such a good education in my small town. Along with being taught good values and a great foundation for education comes learning independence. Being from a small town has given me the opportunity to learn things I would not have learned elsewhere, like independence. To me, being independent does not mean doing everything by yourself, but being able to make decisions on your own. Even if the decision is to ask someone else for help, you made that decision on your own and you did not rely on someone else to tell you that you need to ask for help. I am independent because I can think for myself and know what to do and how to react in situations where some people living in other places than a small town would not know what to do. Part of being independent is knowing when and how to collaborate with others, because unfortunately, superheroes do not really exist, leaving real people to do the work. Living in a small town has given me so much knowledge on how to be an individual who gives back to society, not just lives off the work of other people. Most people think small towns are prisons, or some even go as far as saying small towns are like dark, dreary dumps. Growing up in a small town surrounded by beautiful farms and fields has had a wonderful impact on my life. Seeing the burning sunrises against the golden fields on my way to school every morning is something I miss the most. I am so thankful for growing up in that little farm town. The morale of everybody showing up to each and every home sporting event at the high school shows how supportive everybody truly is. As I quoted in the beginning of this speech, people have to understand my small town in order to understand me. My town is supportive, comforting, relaxing, and beautiful. Whether or not you see the true beauty in my town right away, I know it is there and it will always have a place in my heart. I have good values, a great foundation for furthering my education, and I can be a successful, independent, and productive member of society. To be honest, I used to think that my small town was holding me back, but now I see it as the very reason I have achieved so much.